friends, today I'm going to be doing a video request that I got from one of my subscribers named Vivian. She sent me a really nice email and wanted me to kind of do a video on Korean lip tints. So I thought it'd be a fun video to do, and yeah, so I gathered up all the ones that I have in my collection. I will go through them, show you guys what they look like. So thanks Vivian for the request. I hope you are watching this video. So let's get started. So currently in my collection I have about 10 Korean lip tint kind of stain products. Typically I would like to swatch them all on my lips and show you what they look like, but stain products do just that, they stain, so it kind of is a little hard to show you what the colors would look like. So I will insert some swatches of what they look like on my hands so you can kind of see color tone what they look like, but pretty much they all perform very similarly. So I will get started and I'm going to apply one right now. So I'm just going to remove my regular lipstick. So the first one I'm going to talk about is a line that I have a whole video dedicated to this, so if you want to see more about these colors in depth and what I think about them, then I'll have that video linked below as well. But this is from the brand Chateau Labiotte. These are called the Wine Lip Tints. I think they are so adorable because they look like little tiny wine bottles. They're so adorable. So the one I'm going to apply for this video is called Chardonnay Orange. And I think it's just such a fun color, and since my hair is a little bit on the orange side, now I feel like this would be a really good color for me. So this is the color Orange Chardonnay. I really like this one. I think this one might actually be my favorite out of all of the ones from the Chateau Labiotte line, but I'll quickly share with you guys the other colors as well. And one little tip I have for applying any kind of a lip stain or lip tint type of product is I like to apply one solid coat if I can. Sometimes some colors are a little bit more splotchy or patchy, but I think usually less is more with these lip tints, especially if you have one that's really opaque to begin with. I find that I don't really like layering these up too much because they can kind of get this almost gummy kind of feeling on the lips. So what I like to do is apply it as evenly as I can, and then I like to blot off some of the product. So you can see I blotted quite a bit of the product off, but the color is still there, and I like to do that a couple times. That way a lot of that gummy texture is gone, but that color still stays there. Then if you want to, you could reapply, do another layer, let it dry for a little bit, and then kind of blot that off. I find that that's a really good way to build up color, especially if the lip tint is not as opaque as some other ones. But I really like that technique of applying them that way. It doesn't feel very thick or goopy on the lips, because sometimes when there is that kind of gumminess to it, it kind of wears in a really patchy kind of way. So I find that this is just a really great way, because now I don't have to worry about this going anywhere or transferring to anything, because it just stains the lips and it just locks into the color. So in this line there are 6 colors total. Again, I do have a whole video dedicated if you want to know more about these, but I really do like these. Mine I got from Rose Shop, and I think I got a couple of them from Mimi Box. I don't believe Mimi Box sells them anymore, so I think Rose Shop is just the best place to get them. Right now I just looked at the prices. They were $7.33 a piece, so I think not bad, especially if you just want 1 or 2 colors. Forgive me, I forgot to look up the name, so I have to read the Korean pronunciation of it, so give me a moment to figure these out. So there are 2 colors that are a little bit on the more burgundy kind of side. This one is number Red 2. This one is called Nebbiolo Red, and then the other one that's very similar to it is called Red number 3. This one's called Merlot Burgundy. Next is Orange 1, the one I'm wearing now that I just talked about. This one is Chardonnay Orange. This next one is the reddest most one. This one is number Red 1. This one is called Shiraz Red. Next one is a coral one. This one is called Rose Coral. And finally the last one is Pink number 1. This one is called, I think, Blush Rose. I think that's the name. But that is the 6 of the Chateau Labiotte wine tints. I think these are really, really cute. You just can't beat that packaging. It's the most adorable thing ever. So I really, really like these. The next 2 I have are the most recent ones that I've got. These are 2 little mini size ones that came in my Peripera mini fridge video. If you guys saw that, there is this really cute little mini fridge set that comes with these little sample products, and it came with 3 other ones. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check that one out as well. But these are 2 products that came in that. These are both called the Vivid Tint Waters, and again, these are little miniature sizes, so the full size one is a little bit larger, but from Rose Shop, these are about $4.21 a piece. I didn't see these two specific colors on their website as a full size one. This first one is a redder one. This one is called Peach Squeeze. And then this other one I have is a little slightly more pinker one. This one is just called Peach Squeeze. So I didn't see these full size ones, but they do have like 5 or 6 other full size ones that they have on Rosary Shop for $4.21. These are the most like watery liquid kind of texture to them. So one way I like to apply these is to apply it again all over my lips and immediately blot it away, because I do find that these tend to bleed a bit more into like fine lines and things because it is such a fine watery texture. So again, you can do the whole like build up method where you apply it, blot it, apply another one, blot it. I find that that's the best way for these two specific ones, just because they are extremely watery thin, where some of these other ones are a little bit more gel-like or a little bit more cream-like. These are definitely like a straight up liquidy water. This next one I got about like a year or two ago. This one is from Pony Effect and it's called the Deep Impure Lip Tint. This one I really like as well. I got mine from Mimi Box when they still like sold products. I don't know what Mimi Box is now. This one I definitely got from there, and I think it was on sale when I got it for around $13. I did look up to see if I could find this anywhere else, and the only place I could see it was on Amazon, and it was going for like 26 bucks. Definitely not worth it at all. This one is another one of those really pretty lip tints that is slightly more of like a lip paint kind of feeling. It definitely has a little bit more like opaqueness to this one than some of these other ones. This one very much reminds me of more of like a lip paint and a lip stain kind of hybrid. Mine is in the color Wishful. I really like this color. It was really fun, bright pink color, which I really like. I believe there were about like 9 colors or so that were in this line, but again, I've only seen them on Amazon. I think that these must be like discontinued then, and definitely not worth $26 at all, but this is one I have and I think it's a really beautiful color. And the final one I have is this one. This is from 3CE. This is called the Tattoo Lip Tint, and this one is like probably my favorite because my best friend got it for me whenever she went to visit Korea, and she brought this back for me, so it was like really sweet. This one is in the color Candy Jelly, and I really like this one. This one I couldn't find on Rosary Shop, so they don't sell it, but they did have it on Yes Style for $14.90, so a little bit more up there for like a lip tint, but it is a really special one to me, and I love the color of this one. I'm actually gonna apply this one too. So that's the other thing I like about lip tints is you can kind of like customize and make your own kind of color from layering different ones. So this one's definitely more of like a hot pink kind of color, but I'm gonna apply it anyway. So this one definitely has a little bit more of like a pink tone on the lips, but since I'm layering it, it kind of, you know, changes the color a bit. And this one also has a little bit more of like a gel kind of feeling to it as well, but I really like this one. It has like a really nice like glossy shine to it if you want to leave it unblotted. I just kind of like to let them dry a little bit and then I blot them anyway, just, you know, so they don't get kind of that gummy texture. But this one is just a really pretty one, and I really like it because my best friend got it for me. Another kind of funny thing to point out, to be very careful when you are applying these, because they actually can stain your teeth, which I just kind of did a little bit, so please ignore that. But just be careful to like not talk a whole lot while they're drying so you don't get them on your teeth. I kind of got just a little bit on my teeth, but it definitely will stain a little bit. So that is it for my Korean lip tint kind of collection video. Thank you so much for the request, Vivian. I hope you found this video helpful, but that is pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.